different oral lores from pre-colonial time.
But before we dig into the different oral lores, let me show it to you what an oral lore is and what is a pre-colonial literature here in the Philippines. The oral lore in the Philippines is rich and diverse, encompassing a wide range of myths, legends, folktales, and epics. These stories are typically passed down orally from generation to generation and play a crucial role in preserving the cultural heritage of the Philippine people.
While pre-colonial literature in the Philippines refers to the body of oral and written works that existed before the arrival of Spanish colonizer in the 16th century. This literature was primarily oral, as the indigenous cultures relied on oral tradition to pass down their stories, myths, epics, and cultural knowledge.
Hence, oral lore or oral tradition is a type of human communication wherein knowledge, art, ideas, and cultural material is received, preserved, and transmitted orally from one generation to another generation. The transmission is through speech or song and may include folktales, ballads, chants, prose, or verses.
Let's dig into the history book. Long before the Spaniards and other foreigners landed in the Philippine shores, our forefathers already had their own literature stamped in the history of our race.
Our ancient literature shows our customs and traditions in everyday life, as traced in our folk stories, old plays, and short stories. Our ancestors also had their own alphabet, which was different from that brought by the Spaniards. The first alphabet used by our ancestors was similar to that of the Malayo-Polynesian alphabet. Whatever record our ancestors left were either burned by the Spaniards priors, in the belief that they were works of the devil or were written on materials that easily perish. Other records that remain show folk songs that prove existence of a native culture truly our own. Some of these were passed on by word of mouth till they reached the hands of some publishers or printers who took interest in printing the manuscripts of the ancient Filipinos.
These are some of the oral lore or oral tradition that are passed down orally from generation to generation. Number 1. Epigrams or salawikain. These have been customarily used and serve as law or rules on good behavior by our ancestors. To others, these are like allegories, parables that impart lessons for the young. For example, Laisang Buddha in the which means that don't trust others immediately. There is always one evil in it.
Number 2. Riddles or bugtong are expression in rhymes using one or two images that refer to a particular thing or object that has to be guessed. Riddles are used for entertainment, mental exercises, and amusement. Riddles are used by Filipinos to pass away time and to show their witty or wit. It is entertaining and fun. For example, nagtago si Pedro, labas ang ulo. Or shall I say, Pedro hides, but you can still see his head. What's the answer, guys? Alright. The answer is nails, which means in real life, when you nail a nail, you can still see its heads because the body is not the same measurement of its head.
Number 3. Legends. Legends are a form of prose, the common theme of which is about the origin of a thing, place, location, or name. The events are imaginary, devoid of truth, and unbelievable. Old Filipino costumes are reflected in these legends. Its aim is to entertain. An example of a legend is the legend of the Tagalogs.
Number 4. Epics. Epics are long narrative poems in which a series of heroic achievements or events, usually a hero. Now, these are the following epics. The first one is Bidasari, Amoro epic, Biag Nilama, Antilucan epic, Maragtas, a Visayan epic, Haraya, a Visayan epic, Kumintang, a Tagalog epic, Parang Sabiran, Moro epic.
Number 5. Folktales. Folktales are made up stories about life, adventure, love, horror, and humor, where one can derive lessons about life. These are useful to us because they help us appreciate our environment, evaluate our personalities, and improve our perspectives in life. An example of this is the moon and the sun.
Number 6. Folk songs. Folk songs are one of the oldest forms of Philippine literature that emerged in the pre-Spanish period. The folk song, a form of folk lyric which expresses the hopes and aspirations, the people's lifestyles, as well as their loved ones. A few examples are Ini-Ini, love songs like the Panawagon and Balitaw, Harana or Serenade, the Bayok, Pananaw.
The importance of the oral lore in the Philippine history provides a fuller, more accurate picture of the past by augmenting the information provided by the public records. Statistical data, photographs, maps, letters, diaries, and other historical materials.
In addition, learning about the literature of the Philippines during the pre-colonial period is essential in understanding the country's history, culture, and identity. It is an emotional journey that offers a glimpse into the struggles, triumphs, and resilience of the Filipino people.